For the last 6 years in a row, there's been more than 300 murders in Baltimore City each of those years. And now the new mayor, Brandon Scott, is asking the police department to do something about those numbers and try to change the strategy on policing. We have WMRT News Mark Roper live in Hampton this morning. So Mark, what exactly are the changes supposed to be?
Good morning, Christian. Well, you know, people may be familiar with Police Commissioner Michael Harrison's strategy on microzones. These are high crime areas targeted by police for more community engagement. Well, take a look around. It might surprise some people in Baltimore to know the area where we're standing right now, 41st and Falls Road, was considered one of the more dangerous areas of the city. Problem is, the mayor says the numbers aren't there, and this should never have been a microzone. Now, the new microzone strategy will cut out 50 of those non-violent zones like 41st and Falls Road in Hamden. This will reduce the total number of microzones from 131 to 81. The idea is that it will allow officers to concentrate on areas where nearly 30% of the murders and 45% of the city's shootings happened within the last 18 months. Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott promised a more hands-on approach than previous Mayor Jack Young to solving the city's violent crime problem. Scott challenged the effectiveness of the Baltimore Police Department's strategy of policing microzones to reduce crime. The strategy requires officers to spend about 20 minutes per shift in these target areas, getting out of their patrol cars and getting to know the people in the community. Now, when Commissioner Harrison started mapping out the microzone policy in 2019, the police department was relying on 5 previous years of data. But Mayor Scott believes some of the data used to determine those zones is either outdated or flat out wrong.
41st and Falls should have never been an area that the police department was saying is one of the most violent. It never has been in the history of the city. And what we are not going to do in my administration is have our department focus on something that we're saying is violent where it's not true. We're going to be data driven. We know where these areas are. They haven't changed as long as I've been alive. That's why the department is free focusing its efforts on those people in those places.
Now, comparing last year to this year, Baltimore has had 4 fewer murders in 2021 compared to 2020, but we've also seen 4 more non-fatal shootings this year so far to date. Reporting live in Hamden, Mark Roper, WMAR2 News.